welcome to Lake Michigan at Bluff Lake.
Yeah, as you can see, we're up at her father's cabin. It's got the lake behind us. We thought it'd be fun to do a couple of videos while we're up here. So why don't you go ahead and start with your drink? So we have a couple beers from New Holland Brewing Company. They were founded in 1997 by a Brett Vanderkamp, and there wasn't really an awful lot on their website, but about their thing. But I did think it was interesting that right now they are actually producing high-quality ethanol-based hand sanitizer for the COVID epidemic that's been going on. So this one right here is it's a light beer, and it's called Light. Go ahead and read everything.
Lightpoint 86 calories. It's a functional white ale, and it's brewed with coconut water, raw honey, orange peel, and natural flavor.
So go ahead and pour. You pour yours into the cup, and I'll just drink from the can.
Oh, okay. That poured very well. You ready?
Yep.
Hi.
Hi. It's really good for a light beer. It doesn't taste like light beer.
I still get the smoke taste.
She's tasting smokiness. I don't. I mean, I'm tasting all the.
Where that would be coming from. Maybe the orange peel?
Maybe.
It's good.
Yeah.
Like, you would think it'd taste more tropically with a coconut in it, but it actually tastes like beer.
Go ahead and cleanse your palate.
Oh, yeah.
You're not gonna go.
I forgot to stop the timer. Oh, wait.
And so our other beers, same brewery. Actually, when I bought them, I didn't realize that because they were in completely different places and completely different beers. But this one is called Dragon's Milk White, and it is a barrel-aged, bourbon barrel-aged white stout. It's a nod to Newfoundland Brewing's 20 years of barrel-aged experience and commitment to innovation in the name of flavor. And it's supposed to have notes of vanilla, cocoa, coffee, and
Can't read your handwriting?
coffee roast and oak aged in bourbon barrels. So, usually, you expect these bourbon barrel aged ones to be really dark in color, especially since it's a stout.
Oh, yeah.
But
it's not that dark.
It's a white stout, so it's like got this ambery color to it.
It says white stout on it.
I know it does, yeah.
Cheers. It tastes like milk.
Yep. Not really. It tastes like all those things I've explained. It's creamy like milk, I think is what she means by it tastes like milk. So then I thought what would go good with dragon milk? Unstoppable unicorns. So I actually got this game on Wish. If you're familiar with Wish, you know it's kind of like hit or miss. You're either going to get what you paid for or get something completely different than what you paid for. We took a gamble. It actually came with 5 expansion packs, 2 of which are not safe for work, and 3 of them are fine. We have mixed 2 of them in here. The box is big enough to put 2 of the expansion packs into the deck. The other ones won't fit. So obviously we put the normal editions and not the not safe for work ones in. So you're going to notice that you have 2 different card backings. one moment here. So you have the ones that are your normal, the black ones, and then you have ones that are white on the back. The black ones are your play cards. Those get shuffled up. And then most of the white ones, you have a few of them that are direction cards so that you remember what to do on your playthrough. Because there's different things that you do when it's your turn to play. The other ones are your baby unicorns. Now, baby unicorns don't really do anything. Everyone starts with a baby unicorn, and we'll get to there in a minute. Now, one of our expansion packs was a dragon expansion pack. That's why I thought it fit well with the dragon beer. And so I have a baby dragon corn, is what that one's called.
Just pick a baby out for
Yep.
me.
That's what I was doing.
Okay.
So now,
Baby unicorn.
start chuckling down here. So what you do with the baby unicorns is there are cards that allow you to draw more, or sometimes there's one that turns all of the unicorns that you have into baby unicorns, because some of the unicorns have power-ups, and if they're all baby unicorns, then they don't have a power-up. And another thing with the baby unicorns, most of the other unicorns, if there's a card that destroys them, these ones actually don't go into the discard pile. They go back into the actual nursery. And if it's a card that says return this unicorn to your hand, it has to go to the nursery, not your hand. So then, what you would do, they have is you have what's called your stable. So right in front of you is your stable, and you need to have 7 unicorns in your stable to win the game. You start with 1 freebie, and so you have to get 6 more in there. Then there's cards that are called upgrade cards. They have this little orange arrow on it, and then there's downgrade cards that have a yellow arrow in the top corner like that. Obviously, downgrades you mostly want to play on your opponent's stables, and upgrades on your own. And we'll hopefully get through that as we play a hand.
Okay.
Each person gets 5 cards. And then the way that you decide who goes first is whoever is wearing the more colors gets to go first. So you do, because you have the rainbow word right there, so that's like 4 colors right there.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. And I only have 2 colors, orange and blue. So you start your turn.
Draw?
Yep, you draw. Well, the very first turn you do any actions that say, like, at the beginning of your turn, do this. Right now we don't have any of this. We haven't played anything. But there are cards that say, like, at the beginning of your turn, do this. You have to do that before you draw. Once you draw, you can no longer do that ability. So you start by drawing.
All right.
Then you get to either play a card or draw another card.
And you just play unicorns down whenever, right?
That would be, that would be your 1 turn.
Okay.
So you can, yep.
I played a basic unicorn. Doesn't tell me to do anything.
Yeah, basic unicorns are just basic. They don't have any extra powers. So now at the end of your turn, if you have more than 7 cards in your hand, you have to discard.
I got 5.
Yeah, down to that limit. But she only has 5, so she's not there. So I'm going to play this one. It's called the Extremely Fertile Unicorn. So this allows me, if this is in my stable at the beginning of my turn, I may discard any card I want, and if I do, I get to bring a unicorn card from the nursery directly into my stable. So I'm going to play him, and now it's her turn.
Aha, I'm going to play this to you. Oh, I gotta draw first. I always forget you gotta draw first. Okay. But I put it over here. Do I give it to you? I don't remember.
So she's playing a downgrade card, so she's going to put that near my stable because these mess with my stable. So this one is a broken stable. I cannot play upgrade cards in my stable.
I have 5 cards.
Okay, so now it's the beginning of my turn. So I am going to I'm going to use my extremely fertile unicorn's ability. So I'm going to discard a card, and then I get to bring a baby unicorn directly into my stable. And now I get to start my turn, so I draw a card. And I'm going to play a unicorn.
Okay.
And now it's her turn.
Okay, I'm going to play this upgrade. It's an upgrade card. Downgrade cards in your stable have no effect. So if that means if he gives me a downgrade, it doesn't matter. Oh, people are coming.
And then, that was your whole turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to draw a card. Oh, see, I forgot I wanted to use that ability, but I drew a card, so now I can't use that ability. So I'm going to go ahead and just play a basic unicorn. And so now it's your turn.
Okay. Hello. Okay. What do you think this means? Sacrifice a card, then destroy 2 cards.
You can use that. Get rid of one of your cards. You can destroy any 2 cards that you see.
Oh, it's gonna be your cards too?
Yeah, it doesn't. It just says
Okay.
destroy 2 cards.
Okay. I'm not a big fan of these have to read card games.
Okay. Can you just make a play?
Yep, I'll play a basic unicorn.
Thank you. And then you can figure out what you want to do for your next turn. So I'm going to use my extremely fertile things ability. I'm going to discard a card, which allows me to bring a baby unicorn directly into my field. And then I'm going to use this magic card. Magic cards have the green one on here. This one is Unicorns of the Apocalypse. Sacrifice 4 unicorn cards. Then search the deck for 4 unicorn cards and bring them directly into my stable. So I'm going to play that. So then I'm going to get rid of, I'm going to get rid of these 3 babies here. And so they go back into the baby stable, and then 1 normal one. And now I'm going to go through the deck here.
No. You get to pick whichever ones you want?
Yep.
That's not fair.
Okay, and we're back. So I'm going to start going through and putting these in my stable, because all 4 of these go right into my stable. So first is just the magical kitten corn, which cannot be destroyed or otherwise affected by magic cards. Then I have the I have the mage unicorn. When this one enters the stable, I can search the deck for a magic card and add it to my hand. I'll do that in just a minute. Then I have the greedy flying unicorn. When this one enters the stable, I get to draw a card, and so that goes there. So I'm going to just go ahead and draw that card right now. And then the seductive unicorn. When this card enters your stable, steal a unicorn card. So I'm going to play that one, and I'm going to steal her card.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which actually gives me my 7, so I'm not even going to worry about finding that magic card, because I just won the game.
I feel like we need to do this game like maybe several different videos, because I don't think that was enough for anyone to learn that.
Yeah, this is one that
we
could be.
played it like 5 times, maybe 6 times before I'm like, I think I'm getting it.
So like I said, you have the green ones are your magic cards. They're ones that you use as your turn to play. You have your orange and your yellow cards. Orange are upgrades, yellow are downgrades. They all have an up arrow and a down arrow. Downgrades are hurt your stable, so you mostly want to play those on your opponent's stables. And upgrades are actually good things for your stables. And there's hundreds of different cards, so we could do this one a second time in multiple videos, just so people can get a feel for it.
Yeah.
You have your basic unicorns, which are this lavender color. Those ones, they're just funny little unicorns. Like this one is popped collars are for date nights only, and it's a picture of him wearing a polo shirt with the collar down, because he's basic. Baby unicorns are the light purple. Those ones are just the babies. And like I said, those ones don't actually go in the discard pile. They go back into the baby stable. The nursery, they call it, the nursery. And then the light blue unicorn cards are the ones that are like special abilities, and there's tons of those. So like this one, like I said, I get to steal one from her, and if this card were to get destroyed, if it leaves my stable, then that unicorn would have gone back to her. The greedy flying one that lets me draw a card right away. And some of them say when this card enters your stable, you do that as the unicorn goes into your stable. Some of them say if this is in your stable at the beginning of your turn, that's when you have to use that ability before you even draw a card. Like you saw, I drew a card and could not use that ability. And like there's just so many different things to this game.
Yeah, so if you do get this game, pick it up. Don't get discouraged. You gotta play it at least 6 to 10 times before you start to understand it.
But it's a fun game. I really enjoy playing it.
It is really fun once you understand it.
It was definitely, for me, it was worth the money on Wish. So as always, thank you for coming. If you have any suggestions for games or drinks, please leave those down in the comments. Please make sure that you like and you share, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our video. We're having a lot of fun doing these videos.
Yes, we are. So. This is like what, our 18th one?
Something like that.
Oh, my toe hurts.
I think it's number 19.
Oh, L'chaim. Oh, we didn't cheers to anyone. We were supposed to cheers. Did we cheers?
That's what we're doing.
You didn't say cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.